The city of New York has always been a landscape of intersecting dreams, a place where the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan do not just define a skyline, but serve as silent witnesses to the shifting tides of global culture, fame, and style. For decades, certain landmarks within this bustling metropolis have held a mythical status, acting as epicenters where history is made and where the world's most influential figures gather to celebrate moments that define generations. Among these legendary institutions, Madison Square Garden stands as a colossus of entertainment and sports, an arena that has hosted everything from championship boxing matches and historic rock concerts to political conventions and unforgettable cultural milestones. Meanwhile, just a few miles uptown, another bastion of timeless elegance stands proudly at the edge of Central Park, where the Plaza Hotel has long embodied the very pinnacle of American luxury, sophistication, and high society. These iconic venues have historically operated in seemingly parallel universes, one representing the raw electric energy of public spectacle and athletic triumph, and the other representing the refined, exclusive world of elite fashion and classic heritage. Yet, every so often, the cultural cosmos aligns in such a magnificent way that these disparate worlds collide, sparking a narrative that captures the imagination of millions around the globe. It is a story born from the fusion of elite sportsmanship, global pop iconography, and legendary sartorial design, creating an unprecedented wave of anticipation that is currently sweeping through the media landscape. To fully understand the gravity of what is unfolding in the heart of the Big Apple, one must look closely at how modern celebrity culture has evolved, breaking down the traditional barriers that once kept athletes, musicians, and fashion designers in separate realms. Today, the boundaries have completely dissolved, giving rise to a new era of collaborative storytelling where a single event can send shockwaves through multiple industries simultaneously, leaving fans and analysts alike scrambling to piece together the clues of what lies ahead. As we embark on this deep dive into one of the most fascinating cultural convergences of our time, we invite you to become a permanent part of our community by subscribing to the channel, ensuring you never miss a single update as this spectacular narrative continues to unfold across the world stage. The atmosphere in Manhattan has reached a fever pitch, fueled by whispers of unprecedented appearances, exclusive creative partnerships, and the kind of high-profile gatherings that only occur when the absolute brightest stars in the universe align. The anticipation is not merely about a singular moment, but about the grand tapestry being woven by individuals who have mastered their respective crafts and are now looking to redefine the very nature of modern stardom. We are witnessing the beginning of a chapter that bridges the gap between the gridiron and the runway, a transition that challenges our perceptions of what it means to be an icon in the 21st century. As the summer heat begins to give way to the crisp breezes of early autumn, the world's gaze is locking onto New York, waiting to see how these legendary figures will reshape the cultural landscape in the days to come. Every detail, from a casual social media update to a carefully timed press release, serves as a breadcrumb leading us deeper into a fascinating world of glamour, strategy, and unparalleled influence. It is a world where tradition meets rebellion, where classic American styles are infused with the vibrant energy of contemporary cultural leaders, and where the next big announcement is always just a heartbeat away. The stage is set, the players are in position, and the unfolding drama promises to be nothing short of extraordinary as the city prepares to host a spectacle that will be talked about for years to come. The spark that ignited this current media firestorm can be traced directly to an unprecedented, star-studded celebration hosted within the legendary walls of Madison Square Garden, an event that brought together the absolute pinnacles of sports, music, and high society to celebrate the wedding of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. The wedding itself immediately captured the collective attention of the global public, serving as a monument to one of the most visible and beloved partnerships in modern popular culture. Following this monumental gathering, iconic fashion designer Tommy Hilfiger took to Instagram on a Wednesday to share his heartfelt well wishes with the newly married couple. But it was the subtle tease embedded within his congratulatory message that sent the fashion and sports worlds into a state of absolute frenzy. Hilfiger openly hinted at a major upcoming appearance by the three-time Super Bowl champion tight end at his highly anticipated New York Fashion Week show, scheduled to take place at the historic Plaza Hotel on September 10, 2006. This potential appearance would mark a historic milestone for Kelce, representing his official debut on the runway or front row of New York Fashion Week. an arena he has never personally attended before despite his well-documented passion for personal style. Logistics and scheduling seem to align perfectly for this momentous crossover event, as an analytical look at the upcoming autumn football calendar reveals that the Kansas City Chiefs have a rare, extended break with no games scheduled between August 28th and September 14th, leaving the window wide open for Kelce to make the high-profile trip to the Big Apple. The brand's official social media caption read, "Congratulations, Trav. See you at the Plaza in September," accompanying an exclusive video clip of the NFL superstar confidently strolling into the iconic Manhattan venue while wearing a meticulously tailored, custom look from the legendary American label. This public display of mutual admiration is the continuation of a massive business alliance formed earlier in the year, when in March, Kelce was officially named Tommy Hilfiger's new global brand ambassador and creative collaborator. This multi-year partnership is meticulously timed to launch in the fall of 2026, perfectly aligning with the upcoming New York Fashion Week presentation, and is set to continue its high-impact run through the spring of 2027. According to official corporate statements released by the company, this monumental deal extends far beyond standard commercial modeling or simple promotional appearances at elite red carpet events. The partnership will include an extensive, deeply integrated design collaboration that promises to completely reimagine and modernize elevated Tommy Hilfiger icons. Blending the brand's classic preppy heritage with Kelce's uniquely bold and contemporary sartorial vision, the creative wheels of this alliance have been turning for months. As Kelce was already spotted by eagle-eyed fans and paparazzi back in April, shooting his very first major promotional campaign for the fashion house in and around the scenic landscapes of Central Park. Intriguingly, some of the vibrant footage captured during those spring production days was utilized in the celebratory Instagram video posted by Hilfiger this week, showcasing Kelce's natural charisma in front of the lens. The plot deepens with the revelation that during these high-security April shoots at the Plaza Hotel, Taylor Swift herself paid a remarkably low-key, supportive visit to her partner as he prepared for the intense production, demonstrating a shared investment in this new creative chapter. Furthermore, Swift's longtime close friend and global supermodel Gigi Hadid was also present on set to offer her support and expertise, drawing a beautiful full-circle connection to the brand. Given Hadid's own history as a past premium collaborator and co-designer for Tommy Hilfiger, the presence of such heavyweights behind the scenes underscores the immense cultural weight of this impending runway debut, turning a standard seasonal fashion presentation into a highly dramatic must-watch cultural crossover event. The sheer tension building around the September 10th show is palpable, as industry insiders speculate on whether this presentation will feature Kelce merely as an honored front-row guest, or if he will actually walk the runway as the physical manifestation of the brand's new era. The choice of the Plaza Hotel as the venue only amplifies this theatricality, offering a majestic old-world backdrop that contrasts beautifully with the raw, modern athleticism that Kelce brings to the table. Every element of this narrative has been crafted with precision, building an undeniable sense of drama and excitement that transcends traditional industry boundaries. For the fashion house, securing an individual who commands the attention of tens of millions of sports fans worldwide represents a masterstroke of modern marketing, while for the athlete, it solidifies his status as a legitimate, cross-cultural icon capable of influencing global style trends. As the countdown to mid-September continues, the media scrutiny is intensifying, with analysts analyzing every frame of the released footage and every syllable of the social media interactions to glean insights into what the collaborative collection will actually look like. The synergy between the world of elite gridiron competition and the refined atmosphere of high fashion has never felt more potent or more intentional, driven by individuals who understand exactly how to command the global spotlight. This is not a mere endorsement deal. It is a carefully orchestrated cultural event that promises to redefine how the public views the intersection of sports fame, musical royalty, and legacy fashion design in the modern age. To truly understand why this grand convergence of sports, music, and legacy fashion matters on a global scale, one must examine the profound words and shared philosophies of the primary figure driving this narrative forward. In an official press release that sent shockwaves through the industry when the partnership was first announced, the legendary NFL professional open-heartedly shared his deep-seated connection to the brand, shedding light on a lifelong personal journey that started long before he ever set foot on a professional football field. The athlete revealed that he has long admired Tommy Hilfiger as an iconic and quintessential American brand, tracing his fondness back to his formative high school days when he would regularly ask his mother to buy him the label's famous sailing gear jackets. Ever since those early years, he found himself instinctively drawn toward the brand's confident, expressive style, and as his own fame grew over the decades, he maintained a profound respect for the company's rare ability to remain classic and utterly consistent while still continuously evolving to meet the demands of modern culture. Getting the extraordinary opportunity to work hand-in-hand with the legendary designer himself and to put his own personal contemporary twist on timeless archive-inspired pieces in a way that feels completely original for today's audience is quite literally a dream come true for the seasoned athlete. In that very same official release, the designer returned the high praise with equal enthusiasm, describing the professional football star as one of the most remarkably magnetic figures in the entire world of sport and culture today, while specifically highlighting his entirely fearless, fun-loving, and bold approach to personal style. The designer further elaborated that this new creative partner stands firmly at the absolute forefront of a completely new generation of elite athletes who are actively choosing to express their complex inner identities through the medium of high fashion, possessing a rare, authentic, down-to-earth quality that everyday people across the globe immediately connect with on a deeply human level. This mutual respect forms the bedrock of a collaboration that goes far beyond a standard commercial alignment, representing a genuine artistic merger between a master of classic Americana and a modern cultural phenomenon. As the highly anticipated September 10th runway show approaches, the burning question lingering on everyone's lips is whether the world-famous pop icon will join her partner for this monumental occasion, creating an unprecedented media spectacle at the Plaza Hotel, given that the last major fashion show she officially attended was indeed one of Hilfiger's own historic presentations back in the autumn of 2016, when her close friend Gigi Hadid proudly debuted the wildly successful Tommy x Gigi capsule collection. It is certainly not out of the realm of possibility that she will make a triumphant return to the New York Fashion Week front row to show her unwavering support. The historical parallels and the deep webs of personal friendship surrounding this event elevate it from a simple corporate marketing activation into a beautiful, multi-layered human story about growth, artistic evolution, and the enduring power of creative partnerships. This upcoming show represents a major turning point for the fashion house as it seeks to anchor its historic legacy in the fast-paced reality of the late 2020s, demonstrating that classic style can seamlessly adapt to the raw energy of contemporary cultural icons. For the star athlete, this transition serves as a powerful testament to his multifaceted identity, proving that true excellence knows no boundaries and that a dedicated individual can successfully navigate and conquer entirely different professional universes. The journey from a high school student admiring jackets from afar to a global brand ambassador co-designing collections with the master himself is a classic narrative of aspiration and achievement, one that resonates deeply with audiences worldwide. As the final preparations are being made behind the closed doors of the design studios and within the majestic halls of the venue, the world watches with bated breath, fully aware that they are about to witness a historic moment where tradition and modernity collide to create something entirely unforgettable. This grand finale to the New York Fashion Week season promises to leave an indelible mark on the cultural landscape, redefining the relationship between athletics, music, and style for an entire generation to come, ensuring that the legacy of this spectacular evening will be analyzed, celebrated, and remembered for many decades into the future.